everyone, today I did a video using the Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette. This look is more dramatic. It's a look if you're going out to a fancy event, a ball gown type event, or if you're just going out to dinner or something like that, you can still wear this look because I did it where it's definitely wearable for everyone, and you could definitely tailor this look to fit your needs. And if you want it darker, do it darker. If not so dark, then kind of tone it down. Everything I use for the rest of my face is towards the end of the video. I will list the products I use below and some links where you can purchase some of the products. And if you want to see how I do this look, then let's get started. Okay, so the first step that you want to do is apply a base. You can use a primer, or I'm going to use the paint pot. So you can use one that matches your skin tone. For me, it is soft ochre. So I'm just taking that on my ring finger and just applying that very lightly to my lid area, and whatever's left, just bringing it up towards my brow bone. Alright, so now you have that pretty even. If I'm looking away, it's because I'm using a new camera that has a screen on the side so I can see what I'm doing now. The first thing you want to do is get a really good eyeshadow brush that is going to pack on some color without, you know, a lot of fallout. So the one that I like to use is the Sigma E55 brush, and hopefully my camera will focus so you guys can see it. Maybe not when it's zoomed in, but it's the E55. I'm going to go in with the first shade, which is going to be Ace, which is this really dark charcoal color here. We're pretty much staying on the very last column of the palette. So picking some of that up on the tip of the brush. Just pat that on. See how dark it is? Just pat this on. Leaving this inner part here blank with no eyeshadow, because we're going to put on a highlighter in that inner corner. So just lightly tap, take the tip of the brush, which is what I like about it the most, and go right in this indentation right where your crease starts, and just tap, 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 so that the color gets blended up there as well. And this look requires a lot of blending, so I'm going to take the brush and flip it up and start kind of feathering that color upward. That's the effect that we're going for. We want it to be very soft and feathered. So of course we're going to be blending this out. It's not going to be as harsh, but you just want to take your time with it. And then you can take a clean blending brush. This is a Sigma SS222. And go around the outer part of this and just blend this out. And again, just keep working that color. You can apply more if you want it darker. If you want it lighter, you can just do whatever makes you feel comfortable wearing. But then again, this is a dark, dramatic look, so if you're going out, nice and dark, it's going to be good. So just blending this out. Alright, so for the inner part of the eye, I'm going to be using the MAC 239 brush, which is just a nice kind of stiff eyeshadow brush. I'm going in with the color Vanilla. I can't even talk today. Vanilla, which is in the first column, the third color down. So I'm just taking on the tip of the brush, just applying it here, and then just kind of doing this one sweeping motion here, applying it here and just sweeping it all the way across underneath the brow bone. And what you want to do is kind of tap right there with where the gray part starts, so it kind of just blends together so it doesn't look so harsh. Pick up some more and then just apply that here. And it just helps also blend. If you have too much of the darker color, the SS217 brush, which is this big monster eyeshadow brush, is great for wiping off any extra dark color that you may have that you don't like. So while we have this vanilla color on the brush, we're just also going to take that in the lower lash line, right in this inner tear duct area here. Okay, so now for the darker part, I have it just slightly darker using a little bit of black. You want to be careful with this. I try not to do it so dark where it just, because the darker the color, the smaller your eyes look, and you don't want that to happen. So just keeping it kind of light. I'm taking the SS214, which is just a little detailer brush like this, and I'm taking the color Blackout, which is a matte black, which is a great color to have in your collection, a good staple. So I'm just taking just a little bit of that, and I'm just going to be running this right at the base of my lashes, of the upper lash line, just to kind of make it a little bit darker there. And what you want to do is take a little bit of it at a time, and you can definitely intensify this and make it, you know, darker. I want to create a wedge shape right here. If you guys can tell, almost like a wing. And then I'm just gonna start blending that out. And you can pull it upwards just in light strokes right in this inner corner here, just to kind of make it darker right on this outer V part. Then you can also switch to a pencil style brush. This is the MAC 210. I'm just kind of working that color. And then I just like to take, you know, a clean blending brush here as well, and just kind of cleaning this out so it's not as harsh, but it's still dark. Alright, so we have to do some tight lining just to kind of fill in any little gaps between the lashes. So that's basically putting it in the eyeliner in this waterline up here. And I'm doing mine pretty heavily because I want it very dark. Apply a little bit more. Alright. For the upper lashes, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Jet Set Waterproof Eyeliner in Midnight Black, which is these little tiny little jars. And I will be using the Sigma EO5 eyeliner brush. It's one that looks like this. It's a little bit of a wider eyeliner brush, not so thin. I'm going to be taking some of that on the tip of the brush. And I'm going to be starting right here in the center of the eye, working this to the outer corner. And this is a good waterproof eyeliner. It's not going to go anywhere throughout the day or throughout the night if you're going out to an event. Take a little bit on the tip of the brush and just apply it in light, tiny strokes. You can definitely use a liquid liner if you'd like for this part. Alright, take some on the inner corner. I need to bring my mirror a little bit closer to me. Alright, so now we're going to do the little wing part, And this part is pretty easy to do with this brush. Let me just wipe it down with a tissue. Because when it starts, because this eyeliner dries pretty fast. If it dries too fast, it's going to create a glob at the end of it, and that's not what you want. So take a little bit of this formula, this gel liner. And what you want to do is look to the side. Well, basically turn your face to the side. Find the outer corner of your eye. Ooh. Got an eyelash in my eye. Okay. Find the outer corner of your eye and then just draw a line. Just like that. Take a little bit more. Take the tip of that line and draw it inwards. So you should have a shape like that. You see there's like a little gap right in between the little triangle that we created, and just fill that in. That's all you have to do. I'm going to extend mine out a little bit further. That's why I don't really like using this gel liner too much, because it dries so quickly, and once it dries on the tip of your brush, it's really hard to continue working without having to wipe down your brush. Sometimes I like to just close my eye just a little bit, just so that it goes into the line very smoothly. So that's pretty much the liner. I have the wing on this side too. So the next step is, once I fix this part, there we go. Okay, so the next step is to apply the same eyeliner on that we use on the upper waterline on the lower waterline. And I'm trying to look into my screen here to make sure that I'm doing this right without poking my eye. And you want this pretty heavily in the inner corner, in the waterline. Can't even talk. Jeez, it's hard for me to talk and do this at the same time. I know it seems kind of gross pulling my eye down like that, but it's kind of hard because this tripod, the new one, is kind of high. And I don't want to be out of frame for this. Anywho, so for the eyeshadow part on the lower waterline or lash line, I'm using the MAC 210. It's a pencil brush. I'm going to go in with the color Ace, again, which is the first color, the gray that we have on our lid. And I'm just going to be applying that starting on this outer corner all the way, stopping about right here, right where the color part starts, or yeah, where the color part starts of your eye. Okay, I'm going to take just a little bit of whatever's left on the eyeliner brush and just kind of connect this wing right in here, just so that it looks more together with the lower lash line. Take a little bit of the blackout on the very tip of the brush, tap off the excess, and go right on this outer part right in here just to make this part darker, just like we have here on this other eye. And whatever's left, just kind of run it through. And then if you want more of a highlight, you can add a little bit more of that vanilla. And that's pretty much it for this look. All we have to do is apply some mascara. The only thing I'm not going to do right now is apply the false eyelashes because I am just staying home today. I'm not really going out, so I wanted to just get this video up quickly for you guys. So that's the only step that I would do if I was going out. I would apply the false eyelashes. But to give me the false eyelash effect, I'm going to be using the Tarte primer, which looks like this. And I'm going to put one coat of this. Before it dries, I'm going to go with 2 coats of the Lights Camera Lashes. Lights Camera Lashes, I think that's what it's called. So just 1 coat of the primer. And then just some mascara. I'm going to use the same mascara for my lower lash line as well. So I'm going to do this, and then I'll be back to show you guys the rest of the look. Okay, so the eyes are done. So now for the rest of the face, I didn't apply any of my bronzer or anything like that. I did use some foundation. It's a new one for me. It's the Lancome Fresh Wear one. I still have the box for it, but it's the one that's for normal to oily skin, and it looks like this. Hopefully my camera, there we go. I wasn't able to do that with my old camera, so I'm so excited about this one. For bronzer, because I am looking kind of dead looking here. But NARS, and then this is the Laguna. I'm going to take my Samantha Chapman brush that I always use, and I'm just going to dust this all over. You can contour if you like, but I'm just really applying this just all over, just for a nice warmth all over. And just make sure that you also bring it below your jawline, just so that if you are putting on a little bit more to give yourself some more color, it does look kind of more put together. Okay, and then obviously your hairline. Okay. Now for blush, this is where you could add a neutral tone blush. You can add a pink blush, peach, whatever. My favorite one that I've been using a lot since I've purchased it is the one from Tarte. It's the 12-hour Amazonian clay. It looks like this, and it's called Peaceful. And it did come with a collection that I purchased, or a kit from QVC, but it's a nice shimmery pink shade. I don't know if, hopefully the camera's going to pick up. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not too glittery. You can use NARS Orgasm. You could use any peach blush. So I'm going to use my angled blush brush, the Sigma SS168, and just smile and apply that to the apples of my cheek, using my screen as my mirror. I'm also going to show you guys my outfit. I did get dressed, even though I'm really probably not going to go anywhere today, but apply this. I like it a little bit more dramatic and a little bit heavier, because if you're going out, you want your blush and more makeup to be more dramatic, but yet still looking natural, like a natural flush from within. Highlight. Want to add a little bit of a highlighter. I'm using the SS165 brush, which is a nice kind of egg-shaped brush here. I'm going to use the highlighter from the Benefit Box Powder, the 10. It's going to be this pink here. And just apply that just right in this, the tops of your cheekbone. For me, if you're oily, that's kind of where you want to keep your highlighter. And if you want to add a little bit more anywhere else, down the bridge of your nose, and that's it. Because you're going to be oily, or like me. Hopefully this new foundation is supposed to be 18 hours, so we'll see. I will definitely keep you guys posted. For lips, I'm going to be using the... Okay, so my camera cut off. I guess my memory card doesn't hold that much. I don't know what's going on. But for my lips, like I was saying, it's the Fairest Nude lipstick. It's number 800. Whoa. From the L'Oreal Color Riche. I'm just applying that. And then just to give it a little bit of a glossy kind of pinky effect, I'm using the Revlon, what is this? Colorburst lipstick in Crystal Lilac. Looks like that's like a nice pink with a little bit of a purple sheen to it. Just apply a little bit of this. Just for a little bit of color. It's so pretty. Hopefully you guys can tell, like, in my lights here. For my earrings, if you guys are wondering, it's these heart shapes. I got these from Forever 21 for $3 and some change. My hair, I just picked up half of it with a little bit of a bump here, just so you guys can have kind of an idea of, you know, going out a little bit more dramatic. I would wear this out to dinner. My dress, it's a satin material with these flowers and has like rhinestones. So as you can see, if you're going out, if your dress is black, any color, red, blue, green, whatever, this look is something that you can wear with any color dress, so it doesn't take away from your ball gown if you're going out, or if you're dressed up, whatever colors you choose to wear, it doesn't take away. Also, my bracelet is my Kate Spade bangle with these charcoal colored diamonds on it. No other jewelry, just my wedding band, and no necklace. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this look and you find it helpful. If you try it out, let me know how it works out for you, and I will put everything I used below, so expand the box. If you haven't subscribed, click that box above my head and subscribe. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.